Don't look at that and say, I can't do that. Look at that and say, what can I do to be able to do that? Because that's what you need to do. Don't look at it and say, one day. Look at it and say, day one. Today is day one.
Reezy Resells. Follow the hustle.
What is up, guys? We're outside of Marshall's. We're about to head into the store and do some retail arbitrage. That means that we're gonna be scanning some products and checking them online to see if we can make more money selling them on Amazon FBA. I have my phone, I have a scanner, Bluetooth barcode scanner, I have Amazon's database. I know what it's gonna sell for, I know how fast it's gonna sell, and it's just a matter of tracking down the winners, buying them, shipping them into Amazon. There's so much more. Let's just go into the store. Let's go. Alright guys, we got our first winner here. We got these Nike Trout cleats. These are going to be $17 and they're going to sell for about 55 bucks on Amazon, which is going to pay out about 35 bucks. So I found another pair of those shoes, so we're up 40 bucks so far. That was really quick. Also just picked up these two pair of Pure Boosts right here. They're both 50 bucks. These are going to make us 10 bucks. These are going to make us 20 bucks. Starting to come up on some cleats, some kids cleats. These are going to be $15 each, and they're going to make us about 10, 15, 20 bucks a pair, but they're going to sell really fast. That's another $75 profit. Huge score. We basically found some gold right here with these Under Armour cleats, but there's a problem. These actually sell on Amazon for $130 and the payout would be $100. So after paying only $20 for these cleats, we would make $80 profit. And I'm not surprised because you can see the MSRP on this box is $130. But Amazon sells these shoes themselves, so they are restricted on Amazon, which means I can't sell them on Amazon, and that sucks. But I will still buy them, and I'm just gonna have to sell them on eBay. It's a little bit more work. I might not make 80, but I'm still gonna make 50 on each one of these. As you can see, the cart is pretty full, more than full. We're up about $300 profit. That was about 40 minutes, not too much time invested. The store's closing, so we gotta hurry up, but we're gonna try and see what else we can get before we get out of here, before they kick us out. We got 5 more pairs of kids cleats right here, and we're done for now. We're not gonna do the whole store, just the shoes. Hold on a second, because I'm gonna explain this all to you. Now, I'm being checked out back there, but before you guys get your hopes up about selling Nikes on Amazon, there's one thing I gotta explain to you. So, before you get all excited about running out to Marshalls or Ross or buying some Nikes to sell on Amazon, it's very likely that you cannot do that because you are restricted. Amazon places restrictions on new sellers so that they can improve the marketplace for the buyers to keep the buyer experience legit, right? They don't want people who are not professional sellers trying to sell some shoes with a beat up box. It's just, they got to keep the customer experience legit, but don't worry, I'm going to tell you how you can get around them. Unfortunately, it's not going to be a get-rich-quick scheme. It's not going to be an overnight thing. In order to get approved to sell big brands on Amazon in categories like shoes, you're going to have to sell what you can on Amazon. So starting out as a new seller, you got to sell whatever you can. You got to have volume, you got to have longevity, you got to have feedback. Everything needs to be good. You need good metrics. Once you get that going, 6 months, 12 months, a year and a half, Amazon will unlock your account to sell big brands such as Nike, Adidas, Star Wars, Hasbro, Disney, all of these things, and then you can do what I just did. So the reality of this is there's no excuses, guys. And I know what else you're thinking. You might be thinking, well, I don't have 500 bucks, Reezy. How am I gonna go do what you just did? Because I just don't have 500 bucks to spend, right? Well, that's not an excuse. Do you think I always had 500 bucks to spend to go do this? You think I could always afford to risk my hard-earned money to do this? No, I couldn't. 15 years ago, the last 9-to-5 job that I had, I made $24,000 gross a year. My take home was only $750 every 2 weeks. I worked at a skate shop. That was the highest paid I had ever been before working for myself. Now, out of that $750 every 2 weeks, you think I could afford to risk $520 to do what I just did tonight to make $300? Hell no, I couldn't. But I'll tell you what I did. I started with $5. I turned it into 10. I turned it into 20, into 40, into 50, into 100, and I kept it moving. moving. If you don't have capital, you need to start with free items, you need to start with used items, and you need to continuously flip your money until it grows bigger, until you have more options and more opportunity. But please do not let capital be a limitation to what you can do. Don't look at that and say, I can't do that. Look at that and say, what can I do to be able to do that? Because that's what you need to do. Don't look at it and say, one day. Look at it and say, day one. Today is day one, till you can get to that point so you can do big things, so you can make big moves, so you can be in control of your life doing what you want to do. And those are the things that I teach on my channel. So if you want to learn how to do that, please subscribe, please like the videos, and if you have no idea what the hell selling on Amazon is, go to resells.com, my website, and pick up my free course. That will get you in the game. Until then, if you ain't flipping, you slipping. Peace.
Go grab the tables and unhook the mixers. Don't forget your camera, you're bound to take pictures. When we control the sound, you're down to get with us. And when we're not around, I found you're gonna miss us. Your block's on lock as soon as the mic hits us. Party all night, we don't like to give up. Prefer to mix down, but we sure got mixed up. SBC and Mr. Dark, this is a big up. No need to get up, I'm charging.